Hey guys, welcome back to Wi-Fi Money Always Be Trading. My name is Josh. This is day four of my trading series, my Apex 50K PA funded account to the six payout. Um, this is day four. Here we are looking at our weekly chart. At the beginning of the week, I mentioned that I wasn't paying too much attention to the weekly charts fair value gaps because there were a few stops along the way, including those 4 hour fair value gaps and the 21 EMA that we traded through finally on yesterday. But now I bring to your attention the weekly fair value gaps that I traded early this morning. Here is the closest fair value gap, and a fair value gap is a gap between a first and a third candle. So the top of this candle one, uh, the bottom of this candle three, this is our gap in which the market tends to fill those gaps if there is one, but not all the time. It tends to. It's all about your discipline. That's why you have an appropriate risk to reward ratio there. So this is our fair value gap that I was looking to be filled. Breaking it down to our daily, we traded through our 21 EMA yesterday. Since that was our first stop, and my second stop was this fair value gap, in which I was looking for a price to show and convince me that it was willing to trade down to this fair value gap. And I'll show you further as to why. This is our 4 hour. I don't have it marked anymore. I don't like any mess, but this is that 4 hour fair value gap, and our 1 hour was around here, but we had some beautiful price action for a downtrend, lower highs and lower lows on the 4 hour. Even the 1 hour is beautiful as well. I'll let it catch me off last towards the end of yesterday's trading session of gold when I erased some of my profits, just being overzealous, a little greedy. But beautiful, beautiful price action. When it's like this, man, you just got to trade with the trend, buy on, will sell on one of those lower highs. But we're going to continue to break it down. We're going to go to the 15 minute. And looking at this 15 minute, I was really convinced that price I was ready to break down continuously. You draw these trend lines here, it breaks, it'll trade down. Another trend line, it breaks that trend line. Another trend line, it breaks down. Another one, it breaks down. Same here. Early this morning, had our trend line. I waited for it to break. And sorry, guys, I'm gonna log in here. Oh, what is going on? I want you guys to see. There we go. There we are. Now you can see my executions. I don't know how we got it on the wrong. Yep. So I entered here where that red down arrow is. As soon as we broke it, we had a little bit of a retracement to it. And that's when I enter. You can see I'll even go to the 1 minute. You can see exactly where I entered. So it broke it here. It was just a wick down. I don't get convinced by wicks. Then we had a full candle coming down. And as soon as we got as close as we could to this trend line without being left behind, I entered that trade. And it was beautiful price action down to my price target, which is the 1 week fair value gap there. I mean, literally perfectly. I had my take profit right at this fair value gap. It traded through it, I think twice, but I took my profit. Yeah, I traded through it twice, but I took my profit here. The first time, I do think it's going to trade down again. It's respecting this initial trend line. If I even extend it out, this shit's real, man. Shit's a fucking algorithm. This is not buying and selling pressure for it to be exact like this. Like, this is the 1 week fair value gap. It traded through it. It came back to it, respected it. It inverts there for you, just like that 4 hour inverted, the 1 week inverted. So now it will respect that gap. And it showed that it was respecting it. I created my trend line. It traded through it. We got paid. And we made, let's see here, $976 today. I am done. It is Friday. Fridays tend to be my most tilt days. I blow most of my accounts on this day. The fact that we've won today, we are done, and we got some high impact news later. It's going to get wild. I'm going to enjoy my day, do some more learning, prepare for Monday.